We knew this Zaslov era was going to cause a lot of trouble in the lower ranks of Hollywood. And now we have not one, but two pieces of big news about the cuts going on at Warner Brothers. This is just the beginning, my friends. The woke have taken over Hollywood. They've ruined everything. I have some advice for Hollywood. I mean, if you guys want to turn things around, if you want to right the ship, you can do it very simply. One, boys like action movies, girls like romance. It's pretty simple. This gender nonconformity, strong female lead stuff, just end it. Stop casting gay guys as action superheroes. Start casting guys like Bruce Willis and the like again. It's pretty simple. I mean, oh gosh, I'm going to get canceled for saying that. But okay, it's very easy. And I could make things that people like very easily. And that's what I do, actually, believe it or not. I have Overmind, which is a graphic novel. If you like science fiction stuff like Flash Gordon, like Star Wars, Babylon 5, all the good stuff of the past, you're really going to enjoy my books. We're trying to make different stories than Hollywood's making without the identity politics, with just a lot of fun. And I personally just like to look at redheads with big tits and ray guns, and I think you might too. So check it out. Down in the description below is that. We've got about 40 copies left or so. The print run's already done. We start shipping as soon as the books get here. I've already ordered them, and I'm excited to do so. Get into the delivery mode, just like my good friend Ripa's doing, and crushing it on the ISOM stuff. I hope you guys check this out too. Thank you very much. All right, let's get into the pieces of news. I'll get into the early one first. Warner Brothers TV Workshop and Stage 13 shut down as part of the cuts. That's right, layoffs are underway. The cuts include closing of digital short form programming division, Stage 13, and the famous Warner Brothers Television Workshop, which has been around for more than 40 years. Holy crap. So this is pretty big stuff, guys. So what they've done with these sort of short form things is they've made things like It's Bruno, Special, 2-sentence horror stories, stuff that you've not heard of because it was all stuff that was not watched or paid attention to. The short form media is really tough. I mean, you can get away with it on like a YouTube sort of thing, but like you just do like short films and things like that. I mean, great, but you know, a lot of people don't really want to watch that. They want serialized entertainment. So they're starting here. This is a very interesting sort of spot to start. They've got a studio shutting down, and on top of that, there's more. But wait, there's more. It's like get one shut down, get the second absolutely free. You can tell I'm having fun with this. I really do not feel bad for Hollywood in the least. Warner Brothers TV layoffs, studio cuts 26% of workforce, unscripted and animation divisions merge functions. So they have a bunch of divisions. You know, I've been hearing about Warner Brothers and just the nightmare of a company it is for years. I'm a big Babylon 5 fan, I've always talked about. And J. Michael Straczynski, while he, has gone woke and actually kind of ruined his own career in recent years, before, he was actually talking about just like the business realities of what's going on at Warner Brothers. And the reason Babylon 5 getting caught up in different problems is like there's a home studio division, there's a DVD division, there's a streaming division, there's a movies division. And since Babylon 5's in all of those divisions, all of them have to sign off on different things, and they actually compete within the company. It's just a nightmare. They have such a like siloed structure of redundant roles. It's no wonder that everything that they've produced has just been turned into a corporate nightmare where there's actually no good scripting, no good anything, because it has to go through all of these bureaucrats in order to make a movie. So they've gotten rid of a lot of that. They're merging divisions. I don't think it's the end of it. I think we're going to see a lot of changes here because it's just like nonsensical business practices at this company for decades, to be honest. Beyond all their woke content, beyond all that, just like running a business should be a very simple thing. And that's something a lot of people don't even know about, and you don't hear reported a lot. But I've been paying attention over the years, and that's what we got here. So we've got two major things: a studio closing and 26% of the workforce cut. This is absolutely huge. Now, what does this mean on the comic end? What does it mean for the DC Comics stuff? I would watch this DC Comics because what happens here is going to trickle down to your divisions and things like that. We saw that the Superman, Son of Kal-El, is getting canceled. That's the gay Superman that's been woke lately. They're doing a mini series to wrap things up, basically. And of course, they do these things to kind of test if they can, rejigger the audience there. But that's not going to happen. Nobody wants that woke content. They've ruined the character. and now that's going to be circling the drain very shortly. I've been watching as DC's collected editions, the trade paperbacks, actually have been making major cuts in recent solicitations. You really get like 10 trade paperbacks a month, maybe. Marvel's putting out 40 to 50, so they're like, quadrupling or more exactly what their output is. So something's wrong on the comic end. They're cutting back what they're producing on that level too, which is never a good sign for the company. Well, I hope they do right the ship. I would like to see, of course, a culture that is pushing good values, that's pushing heroism, that's pushing action and adventure stories and fun again. But there's a long ways to go. I like my advice at the beginning of the show. Make boys shows for boys and girls shows for girls. It shouldn't be that hard. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.